Even A here. I'm going to make this quick because, quite frankly, I'm pissed the hell off. 40 points was shooting 15-21 from the field. Why? Why would you want to stunt your growth like that? This is straight up and down like 6 o'clock blasphemy. You know what? I'm ending my shit early. See y'all.
With the injury going on and a lot of people upset at Dre, well, I don't know why. He can't control being injured. Well, he had to move on. Colleges were still calling and still knocking on his door. He still was the #1 ranked player in the country.
But as for Dre, just when things can go good, things went bad. And, well, bad, I mean, pretty bad. You can see some of the players, they were concerned. They were concerned about the young man. Dre, he did suffer an injury in this Jordan Brand Classic game, and well, this is tough. The #1 ranked player in the country, well, he did suffer a hip injury. We will have more on that due to his team. They did not want to, well, give any details as far as real details on his injury. So as far as we know, this is as unknown as it can be.
The top story tonight. It goes down in yesterday's Sony Invitational basketball tournament.
Sonny, that's the danger with these celebrity events. We haven't reached the season opener and something like this happens. Definitely not a good start.
And his team is not wasting any time protecting the situation. He won Player of the Year award in his, I'm telling you, freshman season, the NBA draft. And since then, every team has been after him.
Let's not get too excited here, fellas. Let's not get too excited.
Well, there it was. The doubt again. Yes, the media, the fans, the people, everybody was still doubting Dre. But the offers were still coming in, left and right. And it was time for Dre Prodigy, to pick the school that he was going to continue his legacy and his career and his attempt, to make it to the Dream Team Action Hoops NBA. Kentucky, Oregon, and Kansas, just to name a few schools that was on his radar. But I think Dre, he might have had other things in mind. He did his press conference and decided to pick his school outside of his school. Yeah, it was a big deal. The news was there, and, we had a reporter there as well. Dre decided to go to Oklahoma. It shocked everyone. Yes, that actually was very shocking to see that the young man chose Oklahoma over the big-time powerhouses like Syracuse, Kentucky, Duke, Oregon, just to name a few.
This is SportsCenter.
Dre's college run was pretty impressive. He proved to the scouts and everybody out there that he was able to get the job done. Showing his not having any trouble again getting a shot. Dre was out there to prove that he could lead a team to victories with his play style. Being undersized and didn't stop Dre. He was keeping Oklahoma in the game. And it was looking like his decision to go there was a good one. And Dre doing what Dre does, not the damn clutch bastards. This was a big game for Oklahoma, going up against Oregon and the players era classic. On a big stage, and we know what Dre does on the big stages. He performs. With his team down, he was able to knock down the three to put his team up by 1. See, the thing about Dre, it was that he still had questions. And one of the questions was, why did he choose Oklahoma? That has a lot to do with Malcolm Jordan. One of the greatest basketball players in Dream Team ActionHoops history.
Malcolm Jordan with the dunk on Reeves. Check it out again. Malcolm Jordan from the GOAT Chum.
And that shoe, well, was so influential. Just like his name. Yeah, Malcolm Jordan was an influential young man. Iconic, you could say. And well, he had a lot of influence on him going to Oklahoma. Yeah, I had started, my brand in Oklahoma. There was a new school that we was gonna be featuring. And I looked at Dre Young and I just saw a lot of me in him. I said, you know what? I reached out to him. I said, hey man, come be the face over here at Oklahoma, man, with the new shoe. And well, there you have it. I mean, when you could get somebody like Malcolm Jordan in to co-sign for you, it's pretty cool.
One player listed as an active form. They're weathering a big absence. Their best player out of the lineup. But
I know what I can bring to this team. I know that I could push these guys farther than what you guys are saying.
Well, after Malcolm Jordan co-signed for him, and he was going to Oklahoma in his big game at Oregon, well, he had the flu. He wasn't able to play against Butler. And that was a big disappointment, because Butler had the #2 ranked player coming out of high school.
3 points.
But, well, in Dre fashion, he responded. Yes, when adversity hits Dre, he does his best to answer the call.
Curry, Klay Thompson, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller. If you say, Sheldon, I want you to have one game, I'm going to take him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think, man, what was really cool to see what Oklahoma did with him, out there, man, was the play call. It was going to be real interesting to see, man, how they was going to be able to, get him the ball, man, and get his shot off because him being so small, man. And they came up with a new offense. I think this was pretty cool, man, to see him, they call it the dribble. I call it the Dre handoff. I call it give it to Dre and let Dre shoot. And that's a pretty successful offense. But it's very, very intriguing, man. They can get a lot of good sequences out of it because, you put the big man in front, pause, and you hand it off to the little man, and then he got the ability to shoot over anybody. Shoot, it don't matter who you are. He shoot over his own teammate for that matter. But I just think that was real cool to see that they incorporated a new offense for the young man, and well, I just want to see if that's gonna work in the Dream Team Action Hoops NBA, you know. But he proved that, hey man, you gonna have to, you know, he is the system. He ain't playing no system. He is the system. You know, I think I heard that somewhere before. But yeah, man, Dre, that man, the truth. He can get the job done. You know, and it's real cool to see how he out there balling, man.
Prodigy, 3 points. That's the end of the game.
Best point guard prospect I've seen in the last. My sources tell me he's not dropping out of the top 3, and there's a chance he might go number 1 overall.
Maybe the greatest shooter we've ever seen, and all great
No, I
shooters.
know maybe. He's definitely
So
the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah.
Dre, the Prodigy, 3 points.
Around, just running the other way, and it's.
I mean, that boy is serious, man. He's serious, and he's not afraid of anything. You know, he has a whole package. You know, he's got the 3-ball, the mid-range, get all the way to the rim, obviously.
All the great shooters, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller. If you say, Sheldon, I want you to have one game, I'm going to take him.
25 straight and 29 out of 30. That was the best game I've seen until tonight. That was the best performance I've seen since I've been on television.
This is the greatest player I ever seen, bro. I really thought that night.
He thought, and rightfully so, that he was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
A lot of us are going to be there. Promise me one thing. 50 that night.
Dre, the Prodigy, 3 points.
Well, after a big performance and a very, very exciting college season, well, it was time to get ready for the tournament. And, perform on the big stage, that's what Dre Prodigy does best. And that's what he did. He led his team to the the Dream Team Action Hoops Final Four. He was 8th in the country in scoring, averaging 25 points, 7 assists. He also was able to lead his team to a number 1 ranking. Pretty impressive. Yes, it is. So he proved to the scouts and the critics and the doubters that, hey, the little guy can get the job done. Pause. The number 1 ranking in the country, and you 8th in the country in scoring, and your team's winning. Proving that his play style, well, could fit a winning atmosphere. He also was named Dream Team Action Hoops College Basketball All-First Team. Yes, he was. He was also named Conference Player of the Year. But it was tournament time. And it was time for, well, Dre to go out there and try to lead Oklahoma to the championship. Oklahoma, well, ran into a very, very tough UCLA team. UCLA, well, they were in the Final Four last season, and they won the championship last year. They beat their rival, USC. Cambridge Jr. Yeah, he was the star in that game last year. He was they had 2 guys leave the school last year and go to the Dream Team Action Hoops NBA. So a lot of returning players for UCLA. As for Oklahoma, well, they were a young team. Dre Prodigy, he was leading the young freshman squad, but he couldn't get the job done, and it wasn't enough. With that being said, his college basketball season was over. UCLA went on to win the championship as well. That's back-to-back for those guys. And there you have it, folks. His season was over, but it wasn't over for him. Yeah, now it was time to prepare for the Dream Team Action Hoops NBA Draft. Yes. And, well, a lot of people expected Dre to be, well, one of the top picks. And who was in control of that? The legend, James Gaines. The Dream Team Action Hoops NBA legend. The Knicks legend. New York's legend. New York's finest. Well, He was the GM over there at Atlanta. The GM for the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, the team Jamal Cross plays for. Yeah. And they were looking at a top pick. Maybe a top 5 pick, depending on how the lottery went. A lot of people suspected that they were going to take, well, Dre Prodigy. And, well, James Gaines, he had a little funny thing to say. He was famous for his interview back in 1992 when they asked him about Malcolm Jordan. Hey, they say you're not supposed to go up against Malcolm Jordan, the challenger, man. He's one of the best players. What do you have to say about that? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. James was famous back then for that interview. No one challenged Malcolm Jordan. He didn't care. That didn't bother him. He did it anyway. So it was cool to see what he had to say at the press conference about Dre.
We gladly welcome this young man. To be a more competitive team, we felt we needed to add a young, strong... Now, we obviously have a roster that accommodates this need, but we felt it would be a big mistake to pass this opportunity up. And just as you all saw several nights ago, this young man's performance at the league championship stunned us all. He commands control of the floor and is relentless in his journey to victory. That's what we value most in our organization. So,
now we're going to open up to some questions.
Question.
Well, very, 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 very witty of Mr. James. Yeah, the legend. One of my favorite players in Dream Team Action Hoops.
I know what I can bring to this team. I know that I could push these guys farther than what I can bring to
Dre
this
was
team.
still out there asking,
I know that I
answering
could
questions.
push these guys farther than what...
Hey, what's going on there, Dre? Don't worry about them doubters, man. We proud of you, boy. Go out there and be great, man. Put Chicago on the map, man. Let them know where you came from, man. I know you play high school up there in Virginia, man, at Oak Hill. But you a Chicago boy, Chi-Town, man. You know what it is. Yeah, what's up? Dre, this Calvin, man. Hey, man, look, come by down by the barbershop, man. I get you a free lineup, man, for the draft, man. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you. Yeah, we all proud of you, man. The whole city is, man. Don't forget about where you came from, though, youngster. Come back. Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Jamal, man. Hey, anything you need, man, for the draft, man, just let me know, man. I'll help you out. Yeah, this big deal, man. It's a shame you couldn't come play at shot prep for me, man. But I know, man, you moving to Virginia was best for you. Look at you now, man. They talking about you being a top pick. And what I'm talking about, boy. Y'all make sure y'all come check me out, man. Follow my journey on the way to the Dream Team Action Hoops NBA, man. This is Dre signing out, man. Dre Prodigy. Ha-ha. Hey, Dre, check this out. It's time, boy. It's your time. Yeah.